Welcome back, ladies and gents. At the end of the last episode, for a little bit, I had disabled the microphone and failed to turn it back on. What I said was I'm just going to sell after we took Askar and just do the normal things, recruit, so forth and so on. But as soon as the episode was over with, Sanala was sieged. So I started heading north, and I got halfway to Sanala, and Askar came under siege. So I turned around. I had headed right back to Askar. I have not had time to do recruiting. You can see we're still down quite a few, couple hundred troops. So I turned around and went right back to Askar, and we're going to engage these guys because Askar is the most vulnerable. Sanala has got 784 defenders. This one we had just taken, and it's only got 560, so we're going to go in on these guys. Make sure I change the glaive in the avalanche. Let's assault the siege camp. Occasionally I have a coughing fit or sneezing. I have to sneeze and I disable the mic and I don't know, I just forget to re-enable it. But luckily I don't think it was too long. I don't think it was... Hang on here, let's look at this. How far can you go back here? Okay, only to right here. Unfortunately, I don't like this terrain, but we're going to try to set up right here. And then we're going to get the horse over here, because I don't know how many horse archers they're going to have. And I want you horse archers to be right there. That's better. All right, hold off.
Hold fire!
They have only 26 horse archers. All right, so this is... All right, see, this is where I prefer Corinne to be, right in the center of the first row. This is a very good setup. But 468, they're moving away from us. Okay, 470, 472. All right, okay. Well, let's just hold off and deal with these horse archers. There's only 26 of them, but we'll get them out of the way.
Cavalry! Follow cavalry! Stay close!
All right, archers, go ahead and do a little bit of damage if you can. Let's get our horse behind these 26. They should catch up on the terrain here.
Rider! Cavalry! Attack!
Let me go ahead and take this guy. He's caught up on the terrain. All right. Get in there. Take him out. Can I go up here? Oh. Ah. I swung a lot slower than I thought it was going to. Don't jump, horse, don't jump. All right, go, 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 go. Let's get some of these guys are getting faster, faster, faster. I think we only got about 5. It was only 26 to start with. And look at all these still here. I get the banner if I can. I'm gonna have to turn around and hit that banner carrier. All right, we got Heim. Always a horse in the way. Always a horse in the way. All right, you guys go away. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Don't get under range of all their archers. How many archers? 144 archers. All right, there's 4 horse archers left. I think I can probably take care of them. Let them get far enough. Let me go ahead and make sure my horses go as far back as I want them to. Oh, they're already stopping, it looks like. Maybe. We'll see. Go all the way back there. Who is that one person there that's way out ahead of everybody else? I don't know if they're faster or they never made it because they got caught up on the infantry, for example. All right. I don't want you archers wasting arrows on 4 horses. Keep my momentum, keep my momentum. There we go. Say hello to the avalanche. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Let me go back and look at the situation. Well, I think no matter what, we're going to come up here. So we'll go ahead and do that. This is a huge map. Well, it may not be much bigger than any other map, but the lack of trees and foliage makes it look larger, more open. And it is more open. I don't know that it's larger. It's not really a proper desert either, because some of the fights down here in Azrai land are proper desert. This is almost steppes. I didn't realize how close those horses were to me. I'm surprised they're not charging. All right.
Soldiers!
144 archers. Let's just pop down here.
Infantry! Forward! Move forward! Move!
And infantry, I
Footmen!
want you to face that direction,
Face our
and
cheap
archers
eye
face
on
that
the
direction.
enemy!
Horse,
Cavalry!
face that
Wheel to
direction,
enemy!
and you
Cavalry!
guys face that
Ready
direction.
yourselves!
I see that crossbowman just aim at me and get ready to fire. Come on, fire. Waste your ammo. There you go. Go, 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 fire. They hit one of the archers. I better stop doing that. Take out all my archers. Okay.
Infantry!
All right, guys, come on up here.
Move!
We don't want to take any unnecessary damage, so come up here.
Move!
Archers, come up here.
Move! Horsemen!
Horse, go ahead and go there.
Cavalry!
And you guys, there.
Move! Infantry!
Let's move all the way up. Ooh, this is not ideal. I didn't realize this was going to be
Forward!
such a straight cliff. But we'll deal with it.
Rider!
All right, riders, come around there.
Forward!
You guys
Horsemen,
around there.
move! Everyone!
Horse archer,
Out forward!
come here. These guys walk so slow. Can I go down here? There we go. Come on, come on.
Soldiers!
Get Sitchum awaited.
Arrows!
Arrows right there.
Form a shield!
Shield wall. Axes, we're within axe range. And javelin, almost javelin range. Looks like they can't quite reach us with javelins. The archers I'm talking about.
Infantry! Make a shield wall! Arch a form a wall!
I don't have enough. You know, I was talking about this crossbowman being in the front with their shields. I've only got 4 crossbowmen, though. Also, Korean not in the center anymore, which is okay, I suppose. You know what? Hang on, I just saw something I can exploit, I think. You notice how their arrows are not in the same location as their infantry. Hey, guess what I'm gonna do? We're gonna send the cav around behind them because they are vulnerable. Of course, their cav is up here also, but that's okay. Come on, over here. Over here if you can. Can I go up here? Yes, that's right, that's right. Look at all right. Come on.
Forward! Cavalry! Horsemen! Forward!
Alright, my archers, spread out. Let's occupy them while they're turned shooting at the horse. Okay, infantry. Oh, I can't do it from here. Alright. We're gonna put the horse before they move. You can see they're repositioning now. We're gonna put the horse on them while they're still vulnerable and open. Alright, now I can get up here. Infantry, march in on them. Don't horse! Dang it. Alright, toss them if you got them. They had 144 archers. Let's see if the horse can do some damage.
Infantry!
Alright, we're going to charge into them. I don't know where their respawn is going to come from. I suspect right behind us, but we'll see. There's Arietta. Those horses are jumping off that cliff, and that's not ideal. Let me get the horse out of there. You guys doing okay so far? Unfortunately, we have some golden-haired tossers in my army, so I'm having to pause every time before I swing at one of these because I'm not sure if it's ours or not. That white background right there just blends in perfectly like snow with my white emblem. All right, everybody charge. They still got 109 archers. So the horse wasn't doing too well, and them jumping off that cliff was not going to lead to their longevity, that's for sure. That's why I had to get them out of there. All right, there's the reinforcement wave. Whole lot of horses. Don't shoot at me. All right, we're just gonna go everybody in. Ariada's outnumbered here. Let me see if I can help her out. She is my daughter-in-law, after all. She's the only one that can produce offspring. Unless Corinne dies and I remarry. I don't want Corinne to die, though. I don't have anybody able to pick over for Archer Captain. I've got one of the grandkids slated, but that's 18 years away. Having them attend the correct classes. Their tutors are focusing on archery. Or not their tutors. The tutor for that particular grandkid is focusing on archery. I don't know why. Typically, when you have spawn-ins, it's the lower tiered units that spawn in as reinforcements. These are top of the line troops right here. These guys with axes. So I'm not sure how that comes about. Speaking of axes, you guys are getting in my way. My horse troops are getting in my way. All right, kind of break this up. All right, let me get out of their way. How about that? Seeing some of them coming in couched. I don't want to break their stride or cause them to slow down unnecessarily.
Everyone, charge!
I was watching them just, I guess it was Saturday, and I was just sitting around really doing nothing at the time and started looking at what's on my computer, because recently with all the recording I've been doing, especially these 2-hour-long videos 7 days a week, I filled up my hard drive, my SSD, so I had to move some files around. So I found myself looking at some files, some older files, and I don't know, I just wound up uploading those pictures and or older videos. It doesn't mean anything. I was just, I don't know, something to do, I guess. I never post anything on that post section, hardly ever, except when I was away for vacation. Well, it wasn't actually vacation. Usually when I go back to Georgia, it's always vacation, but this time it was surgery. Helping someone during a surgery. But I thought I'd post some stuff there just because, why not? And I did have my Discord open. I've had Discord for a long time, since Discord came out, because when I started gaming, we used something called what was it called? Battle Speak or something like that. It was strictly just peer-to-peer. That was back in the late 80s. And keep in mind, I bought my first home computer in 1988. I think it was 88. Yeah, 88. So I've had home computers for a long time. I think it was called Battle I or not Battle I. That's current. Battle something. But it was just peer-to-peer. And then after that, we moved to TeamSpeak. I don't know if you remember that one. But I went up using TeamSpeak for probably 15 years. Maybe not that long, because as soon as Discord come out, people started moving to Discord. So I've had a Discord for a very, very long time. I just played MMOs since my first MMO was in 2002,
I'm your prisoner.
I think.
I can pay our...
And that's when I started using Discord, I would say, or shortly thereafter, whenever it came out. But I quit playing MMOs probably about 10 to 12 years ago, so I just quit using Discord. There's no reason to use it unless you're playing an online game. But anyway, I fired it up, and one person came on, Draco, Water Draco.
I'm at you.
We had exchanged about maybe 3 lines of text before he left. Since I was running Discord on another computer than the one I'm gaming on. And I was playing War Thunder, so I didn't have, for 15, 16 minutes at a time, I wasn't able to type while I was in the matches. We better do it this way. There are no recruits. Wait a minute, this is not. There we go. We'll go down to T3 just in case, because that seemed to be a pretty tier-heavy army. Like I said, their reinforcement wave still had highest level troops in it.
I'm at.
So that was interesting. Now, it's not over, though, because we still have the Siege of Sanala going on. So again, that's why I'm trying to preserve as many troops as possible. And I'm a little leery about jumping in here. I'm going to do it anyway, but I don't want them to stuff the garrison here, but I fear they may.
I'm at your service.
I think he started going to... No, we're still at T3.
I'm at.
I think I'm just going to stuff everybody here. That's good enough. We definitely need archers. Or will need archers before this is over with. Alright, jump in here. 12 troops deserted. Were they all... Well, first let's see what... Yeah, all of these are troops that I wouldn't want to keep in my army, so we're going to give them to garrison, and let's see. I don't know, I may have lost 2 troops. Else 2 of my troops deserted. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of these 90 archers. Not all of them, of course. Just about right there. Recruit. I'm going to recruit and toss them in the garrison. What can we sell? Then head right back to Sinala. Oh, man. You would think being the leader of a faction, you'd be able to designate this, but it's still all hands-on. If I don't do it, it doesn't get done. Unfortunately, factions in the game, for lack of a better word, are shite. You still are the king. You still have to run around and do everything. You can't delegate anything because they're not capable. I've never played the earlier games, Warband or anything like that, but I know people was always talking about, why can't I have feasts and recruit lords and lords come to me and things like that. And I don't miss that because I never had it, but I can see where that would be very advantageous. But then again, keep in mind, Tell Worlds has made everything in the game, every mechanic in the game is designed to make the game last as long as possible so that you use the children and grandchildren mechanics, the legacy mechanics. They spent years and years and years on building. But I will admit, like recruiting lords, having to run around after all of them, you know what, that's going to make it. I just realized that's going to make it. Lordly, and I don't really care. 29,000. I'm in a hurry to get up to Sinala. How wounded are we? Well, we're just going to have to do the best we can. All right, they haven't physically started combat yet, so let's hit Mabwaz. There go the Southern Empire. All right, I'm going to have to declare peace with these guys because I got to get back up north. You know how it is. Never a moment's respite. In this game, when you're leader of the factions and the factions are so shite at doing things. I'm just going to have to declare peace with these guys and live with it. Let me see. If I can get up there, though, and wipe out that... You know, there's no point in wiping out that army and just losing more troops if we're going to... Let's look at the situation. All right, we're going to have to pay them 8,530. And we've got 19 of their lords. That's a day, by the way. That's 8,530 a day. But the alternative is, let's wait and see if they take this castle. And if I can get up here and break this, there's nothing here to recruit. The town is smoke and ruin. Let me reposition myself. I've already... All right, 1,500. Yeah, we're going to just jump them straight away. I'm going to replenish my whatever 2 troops I need, and I can get these archers from these guys. I'm just going to take 2 horses and give you the archer. Make sure, you know what, I didn't look at those. I didn't look, was there anybody that got any upgrades? Again, just pressing E and Q. E goes to the right and Q goes to the left. So, who is it? Ella, not too far away. Eventually, she'll get another level. Let's assault this siege camp. It looked about even Steven. How many? There's Arietta right there. She just stands out with that flat top helmet. I think we're just going to... They've only got 55 horse archers, so we're going to run in. Go, go, go. It looks like there's a... Yeah, there's a bridge here. I don't think we'll be able to make it to the bridge because I took too long to decide what I was going to do. There's a lord right yonder. Who is that? Yakis. So long, Yakis. You'll never shoot me again. Ever. Oh, I missed him. Didn't notice him early enough. Also, nope, fire at will. Oh, I just happened to see you out of the corner of my eye. Where'd you go? There you are. All right, archers, do your thing. Infantry, march on up there. Let's see if I can get my horse over here, because this is the only way they're going to be able to get across. Horse archers, come down here. I need these guys to get out of the way. Go away, go away. Go away. Let's close up ranks. Comes my horse archers. Close up, close up. Toss them if you got them. You bastard. There, you won't hit me from behind again. There's another lord. That is Shalar. Shalar. I do like that name. You hit me from behind. That's not going to happen again. One way or the other, you're going down. It's so far, both instances, it's been the Imperial horse that have hit me from. Go away, horse. Go away. It's been the Imperial horse that's hit me from behind. So let's go ahead and put an end to that with this guy. All right, they got 18 horse. All right, we're doing some damage. I've got all my horse over here. Let's see if we can get them across this. I think there's a land bridge. Unless I was looking at that incorrect. There is a land bridge. All right, horse, come over here. Let's just go ahead and get into them. I almost screwed up there because there's some tossers down here and I didn't have my shield up. There's a lord. Let's go after the lord. If I don't lose sight of him. He's got his couch lanced. He's got his lance couched. Jassed. There we go. Adios, amigos. Ooh, I saw you coming a mile away. Up. Too close. Couldn't hit him with this.
Soldier!
All right. Horse. Get out of there. Get out of there, horse. Get out of there. Do not go on that bridge. Get out. All right. We took care of all their horse, so I want my horse to go around behind them to the other side of the bridge. I think I just clicked on the archers by mistake. Horse, come over here. Come on. Horse, down there. I got to babysit them to get across here. All right, come on, everybody get over here. All right, now horse, go over there. Very good. Get all the way around behind him. Come on, keep going. Get out of range of their archers, and we'll turn around. And we'll put a pincer on them. We'll have the cav chart. Now, they're not going to have any kind of force being on that bridge. It's really going to hamper them, but the point is we want to get them distracted, and then the infantry is going to march in on them. Remember, the infantry is the bread and butter. The horses are a distraction for me. Come on, you golden-haired tosser. There we go. Get out of here. Get out, get out, get out. You're facing the wrong way. Facing that direction. Facing that direction. Oh, was a bad. All right, infantry, march. Oh, come on, come on. Get off of them. Stop locking in on them. Gosh dang it, I just want you to march over here. There you go. There you go, march over here. All right, horse, be loose. Become mobile. You need to be mobile. You know, that was a good idea on paper, but I should have known the AI is setting up right where their spawn will be. That's always the case, and I just wasn't thinking about it. I've got to get out of here. I'm going to get that dude that has... If I can try to cause a distraction, let my horse get some momentum. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. Come on all the way over. While you stay sort of in formation. Come on, come on. Break that shield. You know, shield up, I'll just go to the big axe. Who's that lord? I think I'm going to stay with the big axe. Lath. Oh, Lath, you shouldn't have dropped your shields. Hopefully there's not another reinforcement wave. Out of the way, horse. Get out of the way. He's got a big axe also. Luckily, he couldn't reach me. Didn't look like the axe guy on the horse did not lean out of his saddle like the sword guys do. If he'd have leaned out of his saddle, he'd have definitely hit me. Oh, I got him mid-air. Did you see that? I took his horse out and then sliced him as he was falling. Stop hitting me from behind. You pud knocker. I see some tossers over here, so be careful. Trying to stab me? Like that? Yep. Forgot about the horses around. There's another lord. Sibin? I don't know if I should go in there. Oh, there you go. Wasn't me yeah, it was. Looked like for a moment someone else took him out before I could hit him. All right, let me get out of here so I can get some distance and I can see the enemy icons, because my horses are almost gone and I got 111 archers. So it's important that I get the infantry involved. Sorry. Trying to switch over from the axe to the glaive. Didn't mean to swing it at my fella. All right. These horses, I mean these axes. All right, these archers need to go. I'll find the right word in a moment. They're running. Just wicker shields. You don't think they should last very long. But again, like I said, unfortunately, every shield in the game is classified as a large shield because it's just probably something Tellworlds was initially going to do, but since they had to come forward because of the arbitrary deadline date for console release, they just had to cut a lot of stuff. And you can visually see shields are not all the same size, but in the game files, they're all large shields. There's no different, like that little thing right there is a large shield, believe it or not. All it does is cover the wrist. but it's still considered a large shield. There's so much things that could have been with this game that just are not. And I guess the general consensus is for people who are familiar with Tell Worlds is they always do the minimum amount of work possible and they rely on modders to do everything else. And as I've said several times before, it's hard for me to believe this game was announced the same time as Star Citizen. That's how long it's been out, how long it's been in production. And Squadron 42 is coming out next year. Believe it or not, it's feature complete according to the head honcho over at Star Citizen. I want to say it's May or March. I think it's one of those M months. I don't remember exactly, but it's coming out. It's going to be released. I played, what was it called? Freelancer. I have Freelancer. I have the boxed copy of it. I don't know if I've ever. I'm trying to remember any other games that he had. I'm drawing a blank right now because it's been so long since he released a game other than, you know, talking about and showing Star Citizen. But I absolutely played Freelance and really enjoyed it. Okay. We lost 37 to the 385, so that's better than 10-1. I'm happy with that. All right, I just had to have a big old drink of water. Shinny the Air got 2 kills and one-handed, but she went down. Magnus the Captain got 4 kills and one-handed, and he went down. Finn the Captain got 3 kills and one-handed, and she went down. And Jenny the Captain got 1 kill, and she went down. Ella got 2 kills, 1 in medicine, and one-handed, and she went down. All right. Excuse me. 18,400 gold. Yakus.
I yield. Grant.
Enough! Enough!
I only got 4 of them. Take all of these. I can toss them in the garrison. If I can't use them among the army. I imagine, are you guys full already? You can use some. Let's just go ahead and stuff everybody.
I'm at.
If the very first one can use some, they all are probably... Oh, he's full. Or she's full. Let's see Magnus.
I'm at your service.
They must have went from right to left. Wouldn't surprise me.
I'm.
The way that I've complained before about the troops setup. They go right to left instead of left to right, which I guess is maybe a European thing, right to left instead of left to right. I don't know. Maybe I should say a Turkish thing. Let's give all of you, because you are too high tier to be recruited easily. I'm going to give you because you can stuff them in there. I won't be able to because there's already too many troops here in the dungeon. There's no doubt in my mind all these guys are going in the dungeon. All right, now let's look at the type of troops I got. Yeah, they're crap, so we're just going to toss them in a garrison. Can we make it in time? Yes. 15 troops. You know, you didn't have to give any troops to this place, you know. Let me see if I can recruit from here before I start dumping prisoners. I only need 5. And let's make it... One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be fine. Nope. Done. You're a veteran, you go there. And let's look at recruiting. I want to give you that archer. And the rest of these guys can go into the garrison. How much money do you have, Sonata? You ought to have a lot of money. You've got 126,000. Cow. Sheep. You don't have any food? You don't have any food? Really? I'll give you a little bit of meat. I can't spare a whole lot. And a little bit of grain. And some fish. That's all I can spare, though. It's not going to make much of a difference in the long run. All right, 96,000. I think I'm going to try it. First, we'll lock this in. This 30,000 we've already got. Yeah, very good. What about this? Can you take this? Thick Norse round shield. We got that down here. Let's lock that in, and then try this. Ooh, very close. 437. All right, so that's another 100. What was 125,000? As much as I'd like to sit here and try to recover, I've got to do some recruiting before they take out these villages. What's the Southern Empire doing? I don't know who's going for Ov Castle. Did you guys just take... Not yet. If we can get that one castle right here, I think I'll declare peace with these guys. What's the name of this? You just quit. You quit because you couldn't take it. I'll be doggoned. One troop just deserted. Yeah, because I'm being an idiot again. Luckily, it wasn't a sturgeon that deserted. Let's go down here and hit Quidnar, because I want to hit Quidnar and Medini to get the dates. Jafar. All right, they're calling another army. You can see all these lords going up here. Amatetes. What else is new? I really don't want to lose Amatetes, but I couldn't get there if I tried in time. So I'm going to sacrifice Amatetes to keep pressing these guys. I'm not going to declare peace with these guys. I'm going to go for Cassera as soon as I top off again. Or I'm going to bust one of these sieges if I have to. But I'm tired of having to come down here, so I'm going to do some damage this time that I'm down here. I'm going to try to jump that army right there by us while it's still forming. I doubt we can, but it's worth a try. They're going to be, yeah, faster than us. But I want to go towards Cassera anyway, so it's all right. I'm going to continue upping the number of troops we have, because remember, they're going to stuff Cassera. They probably will jump in it. Oh, wait. I think we're faster than them now. Maybe? All right, they're going to jump in it. We'll keep going, because they'll go in one of these places. They're going to siege, and that'll pin them down, and I can catch them then. I'll wipe them out, and then we'll come back for Cassera. Let's go ahead and continue recruiting. Like I said, I'm just going to sacrifice whatever the Southern Empire wants to take while I do some damage down here. Because I'm tired of having to run the entire map back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So many horses down here. Even when you don't want horses, you don't have any choice but to get the horses. Because that's all that's available. Let's hit Waltrus. Drive by ride by a hub yard and see how many defenders they have. Just to get an idea. Oops. $969. We'll go by also Lycus. See how many they have. ABBA. Dancing Queen. Probably their most famous song. Only 731 here. Where are you going? I'm worried that they're going to jump Owen's army and wipe him out. That one party we saw, that one army gathering. Because they haven't attacked any fief yet, and that's concerning. Let's head here. Since we own these 3 towns, 3 villages, we may be able to recruit even more. What are you doing? Yeah, it's always concerning when you know there's an army running around, but you can't see where it's at. In war games, I really prefer war games, and that's always an issue. I've seriously been thinking about starting another game of Hearts of Iron 3, just because I miss it. I miss playing a proper war game, and they just don't make proper war games anymore. I've seen a few that have come out recently, but they're hex-based, and turn-based and hex-based, and I just don't like that. I don't like that at all. Back in the day, it was okay back in the 80s, or whenever those games come out, like, what was it called? Master of Magic or something like that? I'm trying to think of what they were called. I can't think of it. Something magic. That was a long time ago. That was almost 40 years ago. I've been playing games a long time. Guarantor Castle gained a level. I still don't know. Where did that army go that was just here? Did they just... He just dissolved, I guess. I didn't notice anybody was attacked. That Sturgian army that was running around here, I don't know what happened to him. I'm just sitting here running my mouth while I'm recruiting. And I wasn't paying attention, I guess. I think they just... Stop doing that. I think they just dissolved. Well, either way, if they go for anything, it's going to be on this side of the river. So let me go back in this direction and recruit. Recruit right up through here. And then come back around. Oh, they're going for this castle. All right. I had forgotten we even owned that castle, I guess. One horse. Open sleigh. Jingle bells. We gotta go straight there. I can't afford to wait. They're losing troops. The garrison looks like it's going down fast. This army, probably 1,000 or less. 981. We'll take them right here. It's going to be daylight. So let's take them out. 1,500 versus 931.
Hold arrows!
It looks like it's the same battlefield, more or less. Is there going to be a river here? No. But that's okay. Come down here. I like this setup right here, though.
Move! Horsemen, move!
And I'm going to go ahead and let the horse archers do their thing.
Take command.
They've got 51 horse archers themselves.
Cavalry, move!
Are they going to come towards us? No, they're pausing right there. All right.
Form a shield wall! Ah, you bastard! Horsemen, charge this man!
Oh, you hit the right button, Joe. Did I just tell them to dismount? I heard him yell dismount. No, 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 don't dismount.
Mount horses!
Oh my God, I hit the wrong button and they dismounted. What an idiot I am. No, 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 get back on your horses. How many are going to be able to get on their horses? Oh no, what a huge mistake.
Horsemen,
I don't know if they're on their horses or not, all of them. That was terrible though. No! That guy he was swinging his glaive at me. Couldn't do anything. I was in such close quarters. Luckily, he changed his mind and moved on. All right, look. Let's just march in on them. Come on. Let's march right here, and archers, you come right here. Horse, you get in on that.
cavalry!
And horse, you get in on that.
Attack!
Another banner carrier and a Jafar. You tosser. All right. He just got up on a horse. Did you see that? He must be a cav troop who ordered off the horse and his horse ran away, so he found another one. I like that. I don't think I've ever intentionally ordered my cavalry off their horses every time I've done it. And it's not very common. I might have done it one other time in this entire 183 videos, but if every time it's an accident, at least to my recollection. I've only done it just a handful of times, being 5 or less in my life. But sometimes when I reposition it really, you're playing a game, it's all about muscle memory. People like to talk about muscle memory, but it's a real thing. And when I reposition myself, it changes the position of my hands and my arms on the keyboard, and it takes me a moment to sync up with the new position. When I had that big drink of water, I changed position again. All right, Thylia. All right, I'm just going to order the infantry to charge. They've got a respawn coming in. But at this stage of the game, it's not really good terrain for what I would like to do, what I normally do, what I want to do. So we'll just have to deal with what we have. We'll just go ahead and go all in on everybody. I knew I was going to hit my guy there. Nope. No javelin for me. Wear a helmet, clown. That's right. To Hades with you. Again, keep in mind, he said to hell with you. And sometimes I say heaven help us. So there is religion in this game. They believe in heaven and hell. Every now and then I see someone say there's no religion in the game. Just because it's not depicted doesn't mean it's not in here. Because there's references to it. And the only way you could reference heaven and hell is if you believed in religion and good versus evil. All right, let's get the big axe.
Everyone, charge!
Oh, what? I hit a invisible wall there. Did you see the way I stopped? can't even see that dude. He was just blending in perfectly with the ground beneath me, and my shield was blocking my view. He was so close to the horse. Saw him gonna thrust in that spear, so I turned my horse and my horse armor into him. I'm gonna let him go. As long as they're running that direction towards my guys, I'm gonna let them go. I don't want to keep beating them down until their morale drops so low they just all turn and run. Keep going back towards my guys, and that's good. I see some horses over here. If I can help get rid of these horses, that means my horses will get back chasing the infantry down instead of running all over creation chasing these horses. Now, this side of the army's running away. The direction they're going. All right, back to the big axe. Also, I know occasionally I say these guys are wearing dresses. That's just because I don't know what these guys actually call that. The years I spent in the Mideast, I have actually worn the white version of this myself. There's a few of us that would wear these on occasion when we were over there, particularly in the UAE. I really enjoyed my time in the UAE. We weren't in a town. We were out in the desert in a tent city. There wasn't anything there but an airstrip, and we built up a bunch of tents. But when we did go in town, I enjoyed my time there. I think I've mentioned before, I spent Christmas of 1 year down in a hotel in Abu Dhabi. Although, to be fair, you know, as I said that, I was doubting myself because I don't have the best memories, you all know. And now I'm starting to think, was it Dubai? It may have been Dubai. I forget. I absolutely forget. I've got pictures of it. I should upload, might drop it. I went scuba diving while I was there, so I might drop a couple of those pictures. 13 we lost to their 196. Sheeny the Air got 2 kills, did not go down, and 1 in polearm. Magnus, my man, got 7 kills and 1 in polearm. Although, no, he did not go down. Finn the captain got 3 kills, 1 in polearm and 1 in medicine, did not go down. Ella got 4 kills, 1 in medicine, 1 in polearm, did not go down. Jenny the Archer got 6 kills, 1 Jenny the Archer. Jenny the captain got 1 in medicine, 1 in polearm, and 1 in one-handed. All right. And there was all my kids around me because I could hear at least 3 different female voices.
Enough. I am your...
Enough.
All right, that was 4 lords I got. Take all these prisoners.
I'm at your command.
Well, thank you, Jenny. I need you to stuff as many in this castle as you can.
I'm at...
I'm at your service.
I don't think... Yeah, I'm going to have to manually give Magnus some. Give you them guys. Some of these dudes. There we go. All right, jump in there, please. Don't stuff the castle with garrison. Then you did. All right. Let's go to Ugba, then Jahassim, and then back to Sanala. 1,050. Oh, maybe that army's in there. That army that said, I don't know where it's at. They must be in there because that's 1,000 defenders, and they won't have 1,000 yet. Remember, we just captured them. No, we didn't. We just stopped a siege of them. You were topped off just a little while ago. You've already lost 20-something. I think you put 13 or 19 in there. I think. Oh, and there he is. Owen is sitting in here with his army, and he's trying to recover, but they're out of food. So he's just sitting there starving. He's got to get out of that castle and go around out of that town and go and get some food. Let me just take all their food here. Come down here to Hamashawat. Take all their food, and then see if we can dump some in Sanala to get him some troops so that he'll leave Sanala, because otherwise they're just going to sit there and starve everybody, the garrison and his troops. What I may have to do is collapse his army. He's not going to like it. It's not going to go over well. I'm just going to take everybody. But I might have to do that so that he'll get out of there. Let's go back here. Let's go ahead and kill these animals that I just bought and got from the last combat. They're over here. It's not very many, is it? We only got 209. Oh, I've got a herding penalty. Well, I'm going to kill these Darcy horses. We won't have a herding penalty once we get recruits back up, but we've got a food problem at the moment. Let's see if I can help this guy solve that. Notice they keep just stacking troops in the settlement, and the settlement it does nothing but starve, so that it's just a never-ending loop. Owen, can you get out of there, please? Recruit troops. Trade. Really isn't. I'm going to give you some more grain. It's not going to make much of a difference. You got 1,200 grain now. But everybody says, I've read for years that giving grain to the towns helps. I personally have never noticed it make a difference. But I still do it. Wait a minute. What happened in here? You go up there. And you go up there. There we go. Let's trade. I still give it to him because, you know, in your head it should make a difference. But when a town is starving, just manually giving... Oh, look at that. 20 to 23. Where's Sheena? Oh, she's got... Nah, you keep what you got, girl. I'm definitely going to keep that locked down because I think that's good. It's not enough to swap out with 1 and 1 for Ariada, but that is a good one nonetheless. In fact, look at this. For Sheena the Heir, it weighs 780. For Ariada, it weighs 663. That means she's got that perk. Does she have that perk that reduces armor weight? I don't know. It's in athletics. Yes, she does. Form-fitting armor. I don't want that. I want Fury, which means... Hang on. Go to the arena. Enter the arena. Talk to the arena master. Teachers help me provide skills. This is for one of my members. I want Ariada, and that is in endurance, and that is in athletics. Yes, I'm sure. For 2,480 gold. Thank you. You've helped me enough. Now I go back. I can't believe I haven't noticed this before. Now I go back to Ariada. I choose her, and I choose well-built and Fury. I don't want these two. I can't believe I've never noticed that before. Okay. Back to trade. Now it should be 780 for her. Where's she at? Where's that one at? Right here? Where's Arietta at? See? Now it's 580. It's still reduced. For Sheena, it's 580. All right, it's 580 for everybody now. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, I fixed that. Maybe it takes a reset or something. I did not want her to have that perk. All right, 133. This will take everything. Should take all of this also. I doubt it's going to take this, but let's lock in that 64,000 and see how far we're in the hole. 2.5 million. To say I have a lot of weapons here is an understatement. That's a legendary glaive. Let me look at this for a moment. It's just too short. It's too short. I'd like to have a legendary two-handed glaive, but the one I have still does more damage. 30 more damage, in fact, because it's a long glaive. And it's also, believe it or not, it weighs less. This long glaive, which is longer, the only thing the normal glaive has for it, even the legendary version, is it has better handling and swing speed. But I'm fine with this glaive. So let's take a lot of this out. And I probably really should be checking these legendary swords and so forth and so on. Can I get that guy to leave now? Oh, I think his army broke up. Yeah, well, obviously it did because the army's not there. But at least they're leaving now. So they're not just sitting there eating all the food. All right, oh, look at there. Look at there. Let's let this guy get by, and then we'll go around behind him. He's got to be going to that castle, in my opinion. So, again, I'm going to bust him and then head back towards Cassera. You're full. Recruiting along the way, of course. Because there's no way 500 is going to try to take Sanala. So he's got to be going to that castle. They still got 138 wounded. It's probably a food situation. Yeah, we're going to head back north already. We'll hit... I don't know if... Let's see if anybody can get anything there. I didn't think so. Amatete. So they didn't take it the first time. They're trying again now. How many do they have left defender-wise? 655. We're going to run back through here unless they attack that castle. Then we'll make a beeline for the castle. Maybe they're going for tubeless. 480 and 308. I don't think so. We'll see. All right, there's another lord going to join them. So they might have about 1,000 by the time they're all said and done. I don't even remember. I just did this. I don't even remember. Did I buy food? I did. Or they didn't have any. Where are you going? I don't know where you're going. You can never have too many dates, in my opinion, because when you leave here, you can't get them again. Apparently is not. No, they're not. I think they're going to go. Oh, there they are. Okay. Let me back away so that he... There we go. Now that he's locked in. Can I get him while it's still daylight before they start the siege? I got so many archers. All right, let's get them while it's still daylight. In this instance, I want to get forward as quickly as I can, right there. So we're going to start here. And I'm going to go ahead and start both wings of horse right here. I don't know how many archers, mounted archers, are going to have. But my goal is to close the distance as quickly as possible and engage the infantry.
Hold arrows! Infantry!
To that end, I'm going to try to get them right here and right here. Get the horse over there and over there. They've got 35 only horse archers. I'm going to go ahead and send our horse archers in. I'm going to turn them loose, let them do what they want to do. Let's see what they're doing. They're not closing the distance, so we are going to have to march in on them all the way. Come on. Don't stop there then, guys. Keep coming. If this was a different game, I'd want to go up right there and see what's at the top of that path going up that mountain.
Infantry! March forward!
All right. I'm going to go ahead and spread the horse out properly.
Cavalry! Move!
See if I can kill some of these guys here. There's a Lord. Rosanna Dana. If I had a dinar for every time I've taken him out in battle, I'd probably have 6 more dinar. All right, tossers. Notice there's not a lot of golden-haired tossers here. There's a few, but most of them are silver-headed. So this is not a tier-heavy army. Don't stop. I want you to march right down into them, right there. And archers right here. All right, we'll go ahead and get the horse on them and the horse on them. They got a lot of archers, though. 116. They're hitting me pretty good. Who was that? Let's go ahead and risk death here and see if I can take out this lord. Karith. There we go. Archers, fire. If I can get some of their archers to turn around and face me. All right, infantry, fire at will. Yeah, there you go. Turn around, face me. All right, infantry charge. Let's get the big axe. Wear a helmet. Yeah, this is needless. I'm probably wasting more troops than I need to, but I'm anxious to get this army taken care of and marching on Cassera. Because get rid of that bear helmet. I don't know why, but that reminds me of Red Dead Redemption. Oh, because Arthur's got a bear helmet like that. Bear hat. I don't know why you're so far out in front of everybody else, dude. My dude's still alive. He's a Falksman. Not Flaxman, like I hear so many YouTubers say. Flax is an entirely different thing. That's something you grow. Farm. Are you kidding me? That little fern stopped me? What a clown you are, Tell Worlds. What a clown. Let me get the glaive. Get some length. All right, everybody do your thing. They're running for the hills, it looks like.
Attack!
We still got 8 horse archers over here I want to go introduce myself to. There's one of my kids. I can hear her. Who is it? Oh, no, it's not. That is Yagata, the enemy. Listen to her. All right. I just heard a female voice, and I know the only females on horses in my army are my kids, but that was the enemy. All right, there's the official we give up music. All right, we lost 6 overall, even though that was chaotic and I just ran right into them. That army was crap when it comes to the overall tier of the army. They lost 185. Arietta got 2 kills and a perk, and with 1 more point in one-handed and 1 point in polearm. She did not go down. Sheena got 3 kills with 1 in polearm. I only lost 2 axemen, or 2 infantrymen. Magnus Captain got 4 kills and 1 in polearm. Finn got 5 kills, wow, and 1 in one-handed and 1 in polearm. Ella the Captain got 4 kills, 1 in medicine. Jenny got 5 kills and 1 in polearm. You got it. That was that woman I took out there at the end.
I give up. I give up. Call back your dogs.
You're showing your age, you sir. 70.
Enough.
Enough. You win today.
You guys are really...
The shame.
85. He's 85 years old.
I yield.
Rosanna
Grant me the
Dana,
odds of war,
66.
And do yourself.
We are at your mercy.
Yeah, you know, my character's also getting fairly old. So I can't really talk too much about them, but they're going to be dying here eventually, as will Hans. Hans is probably 67 or 68, I believe. Two experience to infantry, 10% total experience. Yeah, we want every day 2 experience, as opposed to only after a battle. Hans is 69. He is getting old also. He's still a powerhouse, but he's getting old. He may wind up dying here shortly.
I'm at. I'm at.
I'm at your service.
All right, Finn. We're gonna stuff you.
I'm at.
All right. Again, they're giving troops away. So never end. We're never going to get any recruited if they keep giving them away. Let me hit this. Yeah, I'm never going to get back up to full speed. 732. Are they just incompetent, or my guy's really doing well? I don't think I needed olives, but I grabbed them anyway. I'm going to go to Kiez. We're going to recruit and sell and then head back in this direction, recruiting along the way. And if none of these other fiefs are jumped, we're going to go straight to Cassera. And I'm going to have some water. Yeah, I don't need olives. Whoop. That's a good troop right there. You only need one. We'll give you one and then pass the rest over to Ella. All right, I'm going to hold here just for a moment. Let me check the time. It's 10:15 and it's getting a little warm. I got to go bump the air conditioner on. Give me about 2 minutes. I'll be right back. All right. Oh. Yeah. Sun's up nice and bright, and it starts to warm up in here with the monitors in here, and as I've said before. So it's always a guessing game on whether you're going to be cool or not. If you leave it running all the time, you freeze yourself out. $61,000. There's a good chance, though. Yeah, there we go. I figured they'd take all that. And quite a lot of this. Although, for the first time in a long time, I'm actually going to be smart about this. And see if we got some swords that'll be better. Probably not, because this is a legendary. Let me try somebody else. You've got to find steel. Okay, so this balanced is much better. Although, wait. No, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to give it to him, even though I don't think he's going to be around for much longer. You're using an axe. Since you're riding a horse, Arietta, look at your horse. No weapons hanging from it. She's so sturdy. Look at her. I didn't realize she was so sturdy. She's got thick legs. a thick build. She's very robust. I didn't mean to do... I mean, I meant to do that, but I didn't mean... Okay. All right, well, anyway, I was trying to see her legs. I forgot that she was going to take everything off. Because look how thick her legs are. Even from behind, you know, on the front, you can say that's the plate welded on there or sewn on there, however that's on there. But in the back, even thick in the back. And again, I'm T-H-I-C-K. I don't really know how you kids use the word thick these days, but I've seen it spelled with 2 C's. I don't know what it means, but I know it probably doesn't mean the same thing. I almost want to give her this sword because it's 116 and it'd be better with her riding a horse. It has more reach. But then when she's in keeps and keep battles, this would be a detriment because of the length. So I'm just going to leave her with what she's got. I will give this to Horanag though, because I don't ever take him on the keep battles. All right, back to here. 11,000. Woo, that didn't take long, did it? All right, we're gonna run a tubeless. Fanab, come down here and get some more of these. Even though we've got over 400, I typically would try to have 500. We'll get some more dates. So tubeless, Tanab, Hiblet, back again. Bunkies and working our way back. Horses, 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 always horses. Because I do need cheese and butter like it's going out of style. Which, ironically, it is going out of style here. Hard to come by. I got 124 butter and 3 cheese. And I won't have those same quantities as soon as I leave this and go to another town. All right, Amatete, still 700 something? Yeah, they haven't even started the battle. I don't know exactly what's going on there. You're going to siege Uthelum Castle? What are you doing? Ragnar? Call an army and take this castle. All right, they just took Uthelum. Are you full? Yeah, you are full, apparently. Ugba? At the very least, we've got enough lords apparently imprisoned. Who on Cianon? That's who's going to get this. You. Is that Aston? Yeah. I keep thinking of Sean Astin. Every time I see this Aston. Sean Astin is the first thing that comes to mind. Okay, repositioning everything. I was listening to the video, and when I repositioned in my chair and I pushed the keyboard, you can hear that in the mic. I didn't realize this chair was so squeaky until I was hearing it on the playback. It shouldn't be that squeaky. It's one of those mesh chairs, if you understand what I mean by that. Let's go to Hamashawat. All right, looks like there's an army gathering over here to do something. So let's go ahead and make our way to Cassera, or we're never going to get there. I don't think I'm going to be able to top everybody off. So we'll just have to do the best we can with what we have available. It's over 1,400 is topping everybody off. So like I said, we were several hundred down. They're on that castle again. I'm going to go and bust them. They can't have a whole lot of useful troops left. While I'm doing that, I'm going to look at Amatetes again. Is it still? Yeah. All right, they just gave up. Notice they gave up. I'm telling you, level 3 walls and a stacked garrison. It's been a while since I checked these numbers, so let's do that. All right, you can stop. You're only 2 under, so we'll stop there. Keep going at Jalmaries. Porus is stopped. Thractary is stopped. Verone is stopped. Rhesus is stopped. Garantor can stop. Ortesia can stop. Finally. Lycaron, Pincannock, Amatetes. You can keep going again. We're 120 troops down. Rote, keep going. Legata stopped. And Zionica stopped. Okay, that's where I want everybody to be. Let's take this one out. 946. What is this, the 4th army? This has got to be very bad quality. Again, we made it in time. It's daylight, so let's go ahead and do this. Again, exactly 10. 76 and 66. I don't know what their infatuation with having 10 and more on one side is. But it is annoying. And I think, again, we're just going to run into them. Because the quality of their troops has got to be crap. They have 28 horse archers. All right, let's just get a move on.
Infantry! Archer! Forward! Forward!
And I'm just going to let horse archers go do their thing right off the bat. Let's see what their infantry's doing. 295. Okay, so they're running away. We're going to have to march all the way up in on them. Wear a helmet. They're all concentrating on, notice they're revolving around me, with the exception of these 2. I think... Oh, I couldn't get him. Go. Yeah, that is a lord. I was going to say, I think that's a lord. There's another one in front of me, I think. Nope. I think it is. I'm not positive, but I think that is a lord. If I can get to him. I've lost Tyus. There we go. I've already forgot how many there were. To start with, wear a helmet. Alright, you gotta watch out for their horse. There will be some tossers. Even though they're not golden haired, they're still tossers. Alright, keep coming, guys. Let's not stop. Look how far they can throw those things. That used to be a problem with the Sea Raiders in the beginning of the game. They could throw their javelins further than you as the player could shoot your bow. It was terrible. It was terrible in the beginning. Oh, gosh dang it. I told you, coming right at them, guys. When you got that speed bonus, he took almost half my health. Here I am just running my mouth and not paying attention. That's a girl. Who is she? I can't see her name. Who are you? Lula? Let me get my shield back up because that... I get another one of those and there's even more speed involved. I'll be gone. It'll be over for Joe. It'll be over for Hans. Come on, guys. Come on. Keep going. Like I said, they're not the golden-haired tossers for the most part, but it's still a javelin coming at you. You're running at them, and they're running at you. That's a heck of a lot of speed bonus. Even with this really good armor I've got. Unfortunately, the speed bonus is static. It doesn't change based on the armor. Just some mitigation factors. There's Yakis. All right, and there's another one still right there. Lath.
Footmen, move it! Forward! Go! Footmen, arrows, move! Horsemen, move! Horsemen!
Let's get our horse down here and get them involved.
Everyone, mount under my orders! Out to follow your sergeants! The fire at will!
Fire at will. Keep those big blue shields up. Red alert.
Fire!
Now we'll do some close-in work damage. You tosser. Come on, horses. Get out there to the left and get out there to the right. We're going to get the horses around and have them go in on the... That's enough. That's enough.
Kill them all! It's charge!
All right, everybody charge. Well, no, I don't want to do it that way because I still want... I still want the horse to be on their archers, so I don't want to order an all-out charge. I keep formation 3 and 4 on the archers, and I'll just order 1 and 2 to charge. Oh, I got him as he was falling. I thought I was going to miss him since... Ooh, good hit. Horses stay on their archers. I did see the respawn. I just didn't mention it, but I did see it way back yonder. Hence these guys running in. Oh, I busted the shield at least. He can't defend against those archers. I saw Golden coming towards me, and I just naturally wanted to hit, but it was one of my guys. All right, all-out charge. They're still running towards us, and that's good. Towards my troops. So they haven't totally broken yet. What are you guys doing? Are you following me? Did I accidentally hit follow me? Oh, charge. I think I may have hit accidentally follow me. Oh, look at this. We're making a stand. Oh, it is a nice view out there. Except the tessellation on the water. At distance, I don't like that, but nothing you can do about it. I've already got max everything as far as graphics. I'm trying to get out of your way. Go Sheena. Go Jenny.
Everyone charge!
Hello, Finn. You getting some speed for another run in? That's it. All right, we lost 0 to their 226. And Lula died on the battlefield. I guess I hit her harder than I thought I did. Okay, Arietta got 1 kill and 1 in polearm. Magnus got 1. Reaching over here for my phone. 19 minutes left. Magnus got 3 kills and 1 in one-handed. Finn got nothing. Excuse me. Ella got nothing. Jenny got nothing. Really? That is disappointing.
I give up.
Yakis? All right, since we didn't lose anything, there's no downside to that. As far as recruiting. Now, that being said, we're going to jump in here so that they can get rid of these prisoners. So they'll probably stuff in here, which means I just got to recruit more.
I'm at you.
Really? You don't want to do more than that? There you go.
I'm at your service.
Magnus, I'm just going to go ahead and give you the rest of everything. Just to get me under. You can have them guys. And some of those archers. Some of these guys. All right. And I'm going to try... Let me look at these troops. I think they're... Militia. Look at there. 15, 20... Oh, 30? 50, 60... They put 100 troops in there. Oh, my God. Why do you do that? I can't donate to the garrison for some reason. Maybe the garrison is full? I don't know. I'm just going to donate to you. Oh, donate to you. And I have too many prisoners now. So we'll give some of... I'll just give you all of them and be done with it. What can I recruit? All right, we're on our way to Cassera. They must have taken Amatetes finally. I'll check here in a moment, but it's not, notice it's not up anymore. No, they gave up again, and we still got full garrison. Interesting. Where are you going? Probably that dude that just, what was it, Churig, just called an army? You're probably going to Churig's army. At least I think that's what happened. It may just be in my mind. But I thought someone just cut Churig. Didn't Churig just call an army? Yeah, there you are. I'm not going to go in there because I'm afraid they're going to stuff it. So let's just press on to Cassera and get it over with. How do you guys feel about peace? Only 11% support it. All right. We're not passing. How many lords do we have? Should have checked while I was there. We've got 28 of their lords prisoner. They've got 2 of ours, and they've got 1 of ours. We got to get over 1,400. I think I'm yawning because I got up earlier at 5:30 a.m. and checked on, I had an upload going. Checked on it. answered some messages. Took a shower and then ate pizza for breakfast while I watched an episode of The Crown. And I think that pizza's sitting heavy on me now that it's 10:40. Workshops in Ortesia's gained a level. Very good, very good, very good. Notice by doing all this that the towns behind us are able to recover and get some stuff done instead of constantly being attacked. And that is my whole goal originally for coming down here and getting Sanala, if you recall. I actually articulated that at the time, that was what I wanted to do. And as you can see, it's paying off. So Tubeless and Kies, especially Ortesia, is getting a chance to grow and build. And surprisingly, Amatete's held against 3 attempts to take it. Oh, goodness. I'm not going to wait anymore. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to hit this town, recruit what we can, and then we're going to go for Cassera. They got 700 in there and -6 or +6 on their food. So they got food out the yin yang. We're so low on troops though. I'm gonna do it. I think they're calling another army, so let's go ahead and initiate this. Mazharan. I will give that to you, because you got Uthalam last time. Also, last video, the one before, I said I wanted to check on Worser if he ever remarried, and then I don't think I ever did. You know what? He doesn't show up. I don't know how to spell his name, I think. Let's just go to clans and check the last clan here. It's not R. I think I was typing Worser. Okay, he has not remarried. Dude, you've got to remarry. I can't afford to lose a clan. I don't know. There's no way for the king, the faction leader, to force a marriage without marrying your own daughter to some other dude clan leader. But he's got to get remarried. He's the only hope for that clan. He's the only guy in the clan. He's got to be rich because he owns all of this and he is the only person in the clan. Dude, please get married. He's in an army. He can't get married while he's in an army. And he's probably always in an army. If I had a lot of kids, I would marry one of my daughters to him, but I just can't afford to lose any daughters right now. Because we've only got one female producing offspring. And they're on that castle again. I don't care. They can have that damn castle. I'm going to take this town. Come hell or high water. Just like he's the future of their clan, Ariada's the future of our clan. Without Ariada producing offspring, our clan ceases to exist. So I can't afford to get rid of any of the daughters that I have right now, because I may not ever get any more. Any more children or grandchildren? Speaking of kids, Ralph the Archer is at age 2. So again, we want, number 1, we want bow, of course. And then we want one-handed and athletics. I don't care about throwing in this one. So we're going to go with control when it comes up. And if it doesn't come up, we go with vigor. Because I don't care about anything else. So we go with vigor and control. Yep. Worcester the Sturgians. I was just looking at Worcester. Has been taken prisoner by the Southern Empire. Well, he's not in the army now. Please get married, Worcester. Although Yorick just created an army. All right, they got 5 days. I'm going to try to starve them out, even though the garrison is only 200. But again, minimize my losses is what I'm attempting to do here. All right, let's let time pass. Well, I get another drink of water. Ha. Wow. Southern Empire wiped another army off the map. That's 2 back to back. Gathering near Sanala. Where are you at, buddy? Oh, maybe he's going to go. Yeah. He's going to take care. I think he just did. Notice that there's no icon there anymore. So he just took care of that. So they're not going. I can't tell if they actually got it or he was able to. I don't know if he stopped them, but the emblem is not there anymore, so he may have stopped them. This may be that battle. Notice the Azrai escaped from captivity, released after battle, released after battle. Yeah, that was that army. So he did stop them from that castle. Apparently. Hopefully. All right, we got 2 days left here. Please jump me. 7 there and 360 there. That's 1,065 or so. Almost 1,100. Jump me. Okay, you broke apart. All right, 1 day left. Something tells me they'll be wanting peace if I take Cassera. Right now we're paying them 52.50 if we took peace. Let's see what happens after they lose. And this is another huge town for them. I think between Sanala, Cassera, Asker, and Cassera, they'll be hurting. All right, start starving. There you go. Now let's bring out the trebuchets. This will be the last battle. I got 6 minutes left. Well, they're getting those ballistas out pretty fast. Take that guy down. I'm trying to let this get down to... All right. That's enough. Oh, never mind. They cracked the walls. I was going to stop them before... Go ahead and take this guy out. Okay. I didn't want to crack the walls, but somebody's got a perk for that. I don't think it's Hans. Let's look. No, it's one of the others, I do believe. Also, I saw something here. Cianon. Cianon. They're all the way into Botania? I should go take a look at what's going on up north after we take this town. If they're all the way... Wow, okay. Yeah, I need to declare peace after we take this town so I can go see what's going on up north. Where is my... There it is. All right, 542 defenders. 4 minutes left. I'm just going to take this guy right here. We don't have any towers, unfortunately. I would still rather have towers, even though the game says you don't need them because the wall's cracked. I would still rather have them. Because that means that's 4 points that the enemy would, that the defenders would have to defend against. And speaking of defenders, you see them right there? Let's see if I can lob something. That's too far still, even though I backed it up a lot. Yeah, that's way too far. Come on, back up because my troops will get there real quick. Let's go to here. That was a good hit. Whoever that was a good hit. No, they're going in too quickly. Ah, okay, so much for that. We're going to have to go for the walls. Although, our archers are doing a number. Look at those bodies there. Our archers are doing a number on the walls. You know what? This is not a time to be tossing. See, we don't even get a ram, which really bothers me. I spent the time to make that stuff. I want it. Who are you? Who is the game to decide how I want to play? Come on, get in there, get in there. Go, go, go. Come on, bully your way in, horse. Bully your way in. Let's get the axe going. There we go. You know what? Hang on. I don't know if it'll make a difference. Can I open the gate? I don't think it makes a difference now because the walls are breached. But I'm going to do it nonetheless and then order a full charge. Oh! Ah, dodge that. Did you see me dodge that arrow? Woo! Look, they're going to close the gate. There's a lot of archers right here. I got to be careful. They did close the gate. Yes, you must yield. You must yield. You are overrun. Yeah. You know, I don't even care if we have to do a keep battle because it gets some experience for my kids. All right, it looks like we're going to go in this direction because that's where all that's left. You used to be able to... Oh, there we go. If you go sideways, you can go up them. There we go. All right, let's get this keep battle away. I got 30 seconds left. Sheena got 1 kill and 1 in one-handed and 1 in athletics. Ella got 2 kills. Oh, she got a perk in medicine and 1 in athletics. Finn went down. Magnus got 3 kills and 3 in athletics. Jenny got 4 and 3 in athletics and 1 in one-handed. Let's do this before we initiate this battle. Ella is going to... She might very well pop on the very next battle. physician of the people, because that's just what I want. Let's attack. All right. Get out of my way. Yeah, there's not any ranged troops here. I feel like I'm running in molasses. There's something... I've demonstrated before how some of these scenes have something wrong with the coding. This is another one of them because it feels like I'm running in molasses here in certain areas. And I visually showed the walls in a video not too long ago where you're running and then you hit one section of the wall and it slows you way down. I don't know why Tell Worlds doesn't ever fix those things. Because I know in the beginning I used to report everything like that. But that was years ago. And they've never been fixed. Just like I reported all the times my troops got caught in the terrain. That's never been fixed. I explicitly remember, there's even a video of that invisible wall that's down by Penkanak, I think it is, that's by the river. It's a good 6 feet away from the rocks. And I know there's still a video up on that. They've never fixed it. Even though at the time one of the developers commented on the video on the Steam forum saying thank you for sharing this with us. That developer, by the way, no longer works for Tell Worlds because he was actually trying to make a difference. Neither does Mexico. He's gone also. All right. Corinne and Ella, keep going. Ella gained a level. Very good. Go, Corinne. Okay. Arietta got 2 kills and 1 in one-handed and 1 in athletics. Corinne on a roll again. I'm telling you, the older she gets, the more vicious she gets. She got 6 kills and 1 in one-handed. Sheena got 1 kill and 1 in athletics. Jenny got 3 kills and 2 in athletics. Ella got 2 kills and 1 in athletics. Magnus got 3 kills and 2 in athletics. All right, so this is Casera. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to ransom and sell and take stock and do some more recruiting, and we'll pick up. I may declare peace with these guys. We'll find out in the next one. Adios.